With the fast-paced fashion industry, it has become common for people to use their clothes for a short period and then dispose of them. So to tackle this problem, our group came up with the project of FairySwap. So let's talk about why we do the clothes swapping. The drop in garment price over the last 20 years has allowed people to buy more clothes. And the fashion industry accounts for between 5% and 10% of global greenhouse gas emissions. Moreover, people in the new generation own 5 times more clothes than people in the old generation and dispose them after the few time of use. So this trend is causing an alarming increase in waste and pollution, and it is important that we take action to combat this problem. One solution that we can all do to adopt is using second-hand clothes. Second-hand clothing is a great way to reduce waste and environmental impact. By choosing second-hand clothes, we can help reduce the number of clothes end up in landfills and decrease the pollution. Therefore, we come up with an idea of swapping clothes that we think that people in our generation will be interested in.
All right, so moving on to our project references. So our project is referred to 3 main past projects: Swoopity, Nganatasat, and VersSwap. First, this Swoopity is a clothes trading platform that provides an alternative for customers to trade garments from online and offline events. The platform uses a coin system for the participants to trade. Second, Nganatasat was a clothes swapping event held by SGCU Jula. This event was held to encourage Chulalongkorn University students to bring their used clothes and swap them with others. And they promoted the event as a great opportunity to freshen up the wardrobes and reduce waste. And lastly, VersSwap. VersSwap is an online platform which has a purpose of educating, selling, and renting secondhand clothes, with the main aim of creating a more sustainable way to purchase a new fashion item. And next, I will talk about the limitations we found from our reference. First, this Swoopity has 3 main limitations. The trading has an application fees. The whole process is very time-consuming, and the items Swoopity provides do not correlate with the ongoing fashion trend. Second, the clothes swap event by SGCU July has 2 main considerations. First, it is not safe as the event is held on site, and the event may not be convenient for every student. And lastly, the limitations of VersSwap. First, people can be misperceived of the concept as the name is swap, but the actual service is buying and selling. Second, there are too many sub-accounts under the same name. And lastly, people may not participate with the project.
Let's move on to project objective. This fashion clothes swapping project aims to promote sustainable fashion practice and reduce carbon footprint of fashion industry. By creating a platform for individuals to swap its clothes, the project encourages people to reuse and recycle their clothes instead of throwing them away. It also raises awareness about the negative environmental impact of the fashion industry and provide education about the benefit of clothes swapping. This project serves as a middleman to help people swap clothes, increasing the usage time of each clothes and reduce the environmental impact of fast fashion. The goal is to create a fun and social activity that promote a sense of community and share responsibility for environment. Overall, the project aims to make clothes swapping accessible, user-friendly, and a sustainable alternative to traditional fashion practice. In terms of methodology, fashion trends constantly change and resulting in clothes being owned and but never worn. Our team plans to create an Instagram account, FairySwap, to promote sustainable fashion. Individual can send a picture of an item they wish to swap, and we will promote on Instagram. Our target audience is still Chulalongkorn students, and the project will take around 2. There are 3 main methods that we will apply. First, survey to know customer insight. Second, acknowledge regarding environmental impact through Instagram. And lastly, reduce carbon footprint by applying clothes swapping activity. Let's begin with our first methodology, survey to know customer insight. Our group conduct a survey through Google Form to understand customer fashion consumption behaviors. We distributed in various social media channels and received around 40 responses. The survey shown that most of respondents purchase new clothes monthly and influenced by factors like price, style, and brand. They typically worn their clothes 5 to 10 times before discarding them. A significant portion reports shopping for second-hand clothes regularly, prioritize cleanliness, fit, quality, and ethical environmental consideration. This insight will guide our effort to promote sustainable fashion practices and encourage second-hand thrifting to reduce waste.
And for the second method, we create an Instagram post named FairySwap to acknowledge the environmental impact of fast fashions and promote sustainability can have a significant impact. Additionally, we promote clothing swap and secondhand shopping, which can encourage people to consider alternative options. Our last method is to apply clothes swap activities that help reduce carbon footprint. By swapping clothes, people can extend the life of existing clothes and reduce the amount of waste. The instruction for swapping will be shown in the video. All right, moving on to the result. We separate it into two parts. From swapping activities, we held 2 events and there are around 30 people participating at my hit building. And they bought their clothes along with the code number written on the back. After the event, the feedback form was sent to all participants. This was found that people are more aware of environmental effect from fast fashion trend. And next is the result from Google Form and Instagram engagement. There were 33 responses to our Google Form. The result found that people are interested in clothes trading platform and agree that the project will reduce the carbon footprint. And from the Instagram account, we found that our video has around 900 account reach, and this could refer that we have an effective promotion method to raise people awareness of trading clothes.
Now, moving on to the project discussion. So our clothes swapping project aimed to raise the awareness about the environmental impact of fast fashion and promote sustainable fashion practices by facilitating the exchange of clothing items. And the result of the project successfully increased participant awareness and led to the adoption of more sustainable fashion practices. However, the project faced some limitations, including confusion and privacy concern among participants at the initial stage, along with the hacking of the project's initial Instagram account, which caused delays and missed opportunities. So to address these limitations, we clarified the clothes swapping process, address privacy concern, and create a new Instagram account. So overall, the clothes swapping project promote a more sustainable fashion industry and encourage individuals to think critically about their environmental impact. The next topic will be the lesson learned that we get from conducting this project. So from conducting this project, we learned the importance of collaboration and communities in promoting sustainability. Additionally, we often ignore the clothes in our wardrobe that we no longer use and simply buy new ones, contributing to a growing problems of textile waste. By selling or exchanging these clothes, we can increase their lifespans and reduce the amount of textile waste that end up in landfills. The project shifts the focus from individual convenience to the benefit of the community and the environment as a whole. And if everyone takes a small step to reduce textiles waste, it could have a significant impact on creating a better future.
Okay, so for the benefits, in terms of the environmental benefits, swapping clothes can help reduce carbon footprint, greenhouse gas emission, and textile waste that ends up in the landfills. And for the social benefits, the project can help to acknowledge people the benefit of using secondhand clothes, as it can be a social activity that creates a small community, bringing about social interaction. And in terms of the economic benefits, exchanging clothes is more cost-effective than buying new ones. More importantly, this encourages a circular economy where resources are used for as long as possible before being recycled. And next slide. Therefore, our project can be linked to 3 sustainable development goals, including sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, and the last one is climate action. In conclusion, this project is developed based on a purpose of promoting fashion sustainability. Our project, FairySwap, has achieved the objectives of creating a new platform for individuals to swap their clothes, along with assessing the effectiveness of our project. And next slide. Last but not least, we would like to thank all the advisors and participants who became part of our project. And this brings us to the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.